Welcome to Alive with Amanda. I'm Amanda Patterson. I'm your host for today. I am excited to be talking about a topic that I am personally pretty passionate about because it helps me to build my practice, and I've seen how it helps other people build their practice. And we're going to be talking today about blogging. And the question is, how often and what should I be blogging? So how often should I be updating my blog and what should I be writing about? So if you have a website, you want to make sure that your blog is attached to your website, that they're not separate. So that's first and foremost. And then you want to make sure that before you figure out how often you want to blog, I think it's important to talk about what are you going to blog about. So you want to think about your ideal client and some questions they may have. Not dissimilar to how some of these questions come up. Either people send me questions or I come up with questions on my own for these live talks. What do people in private practice want to know? And so if you work with couples, ask yourself, what do couples want to know about that I can easily explain in a 500 or 1,000 word blog post that's going to possibly get them to pick up the phone and call my office to schedule an appointment. And so you want to be writing about those things, and you want to be using specific keywords so that those blog posts will start to rank on Google. So you don't want to usually write like really obscure titles or obscure topics. Like you want to keep them pretty laser focused, like top 5 ways to improve communication in a marriage, because people are going to be searching for improved communication in marriage, right? And so you want it to be easily found by your prospective clients. And then if your keyword, let's say, is improved communication, you want to make sure to use those words throughout your text. And when you're writing that, you write improved communication. And if you're trying to rank locally, you want to make sure that somewhere in that body that you're putting your city or your state or your county or however you identify your practice, how people might be able to find you, you want to be able to put that in there so that when they're Googling in their area and they're close to you, they're finding your post. And so you want to I would say, you want to make a list, like a whole long list. Could be 10, could be 20, could be 50, depending on how ambitious you are, how much time you have, or how much you really want your website and blog posts to start working for you. I would write out a whole bunch of topics and then I would start blogging about them. When you are just getting started, you want to be blogging once a week. There are some people who might say that's too much. Some people will say, every other week is fine. Once a month is fine. And so I'm here to tell you it's all fine. There's no hard, fast rule. But the more content you get out there, the better quality content you get out there, the more Google is going to start saying, hey, this blog post and this website and this person is pretty valuable. They have some really good stuff to say. And we want to start sending more and more people there when they're searching improve communication in marriage. They're going to start sending to you. So I want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you are looking for an electronic health record and a company that has an awesome blog, so you can also check out their blogs. They have a lot of important information out there for private practice owners or those of you who are wanting to be in private practice. They disseminate great information, but they also have a great platform for your electronic health record. They send reminders, you can do your notes, you can take payments, and you can do billing. It's like an all-inclusive electronic health record. So if you are looking for one, please be sure to check out TherapyNotes. So going back to the blog, see, I know companies out there that are blogging, and then I read their blogs and I'm interested in their products. So it doesn't have to just come from an individual person. Companies are doing this too, and it's really effective. It's called content marketing. We're putting content out there in hopes that people will come back to us. They'll see information about how to make an appointment, or they'll see the bio or see a phone number, and they'll pick up the phone and call you. So if you're writing a blog post, you want to make sure that you're not just publishing it to the blog or to your website, that you are also sharing it in social media. Maybe you're sharing it in your newsletter, sharing it on Instagram, you're sharing it on Facebook. You're getting that out there. Pinterest is a wonderful place to pin your blog post because people are searching for things and then they repin it. And then it's like a little spider web that keeps going and going and going. And your blog post is now out there, read by hundreds, thousands, millions of people, right? That's the goal. So you want to make sure to get your blog post out once it's up. So you want to first identify some topics that you want to talk about in your blog post, keywords that you want to rank for, that you want people to either search you or find you through their search. And then you want to make sure in the beginning you're blogging, let's say once a week. When you have an established blog, maybe your practice is picking up, you don't have as much time, go to every other week or even once a month. Whatever the consistency that you're doing, you just want to make sure that it's consistent. You want to make sure that people are going to be able to find you and know that you're going to be putting out good information. So if you do have a blog post and you're catching this on Facebook Live, please comment below. I love to promote other therapists' blog posts. We share a lot of blog posts on our business pages and in the private practice tribe. So please be sure to post some worthwhile blog posts below. Thank you and have a wonderful day.